Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. My guest is Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. Welcome back to the show, Larry.
Always good. Great to be on the show, Jim.
Some great news coming out of the office this week.
Yeah, we had a press release on December the 1st, Monday, or Tuesday, and we got 99.7% extraction of the lithium-ion battery material on a continuous operation basis at the pilot plant. And that is excellent. That's very close to 100% extraction of the cathode materials. And we also talked a little bit about our precursor precipitation reactor, which we'd received, and we're getting ready to fire that up and hook it into the system here very quickly. So that's all great news. And you have to remember that the objective of the company is to provide what the battery manufacturer wants, not necessarily what we want. We could have designed a plant and everything that would have turned out precursor material, but if it wasn't in what the battery manufacturers wanted, we would get the commodity price only. The final product can be worth, several times what the price of the commodity is trading at. So that's something to go after, and we've always kept that sort of option within our site. And after we do this work, we can start our work on the final design and estimation of the final estimation of the cost of the commercial plant. So it's all working very well. We've been slowed down by COVID, and but we're still advancing regardless of that. We've managed to circumvent several areas by being proactive, and we're maybe not on schedule, but we're getting there. And I'm starting to see a lot of interest in the recycling area, which is very bullish for us. I mean, we strive to provide what the battery manufacturer wants, and I think that'll pay big dividends at the end of the day. So we've been successful. Cometco is very tuned into the battery space, and so that certainly helps in our R&D. And Joey is a professor at the Shanghai University and the resident battery expert, and certainly Cometco's battery expert. So we're well connected in that regard. We've had an interesting month. Last month, we've, there's been a lot of things that have happened and been very positive for the company. We now have our foot in the door on manganese operations in the U.S. with the Wendon stockpile. And if they proceed with the, incentives that they're talking about, we could be back at a Tillery peak in a year. And, that's a guaranteed source of manganese. Our process for that, of course, is patented in 4 different countries, and it puts us a little step ahead in the U.S. when it comes to treating low grades of manganese or mixed grades of manganese, which are difficult metallurgically, and so we're pretty happy with the way things are going, Jim. It's we put out press releases that should have banged the stock up, but I don't have to explain why it didn't happen. And today is an interesting day in the market. We've traded about 10,000 shares on the venture exchange and 125,000 in the U.S. Now, I'm not sure what that means. What I'm hoping is it's not that stock is being arbitraged. And but that's a big possibility. But we're busy in here, and we're still doing several NDAs a month with some of the best-known EV car manufacturers out there. And so there's an interest in what we're doing, and eventually that will gel into some kind of an action, and which will be very good. So it's a great month, I should say, right from the beginning of November. We had a lot of work going on. We had to complete a private placement. We had other things that had to be completed. We had to submit a plan for the sampling of the Wendon stockpile, which has been done. And we will be out there hopefully this month to get that started and done. So things are moving along, and we have certainly got a lot of interest from emails from not only NDAs with battery manufacturers, people interested in getting into the space of recycling, and I'm not sure that they are aware that if they want to license it from us, that's fine. They can build their own plant, and but we're going to be focused on building a plant in North America that will treat scrap material, which there seems to be plentiful, and that's the easiest route for us to go, and the low-hanging fruits. So,
Larry, for people new to American Manganese, what's the company all about?
Well, American Manganese is a critical metals company that started out in the mining. It's taken its patented process for manganese, and that's the cornerstone of our patented process for recycling. And we have 2 patents on that, and so that's been very beneficial to the company. You can get all the information you want and do your due diligence on AmericanManganeseInc.com. You can contact the company at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com, and or you can phone at 778-574-4444. The company is traded on the Toronto Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. We're traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYMN, and we're traded in Frankfurt under the symbol 2AM.
Larry, thank you so much for the update.
You're very welcome, Jim.
My guest has been Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. I'm Jim Goddard. Our conversation took place on December 4th.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.